Here is problem 483 about evaluating algebraic expressions. So hopefully you guys remember this from the last question, 482. We talked about the algebraic expressions here. We talked about that this was 2x plus 1. And they're saying, well, what if we know what x is now? What if we know that this is 4.5 units or 4.5 feet? And what if we have two of those? Well, 2 4.5s make 9. So this ends up being 9 plus 1. And 9 plus 1 is 10. So that is the length of this distance if x was 4.5. And then it just says, what if m is 4? Well, what if these guys were 4s here? We talked about we had an expression of 3m's plus 5. Well, if m is 4, we have 3 4s. So that makes 12 plus 5 is 17. 4, 4, and 4 make 12, plus 5 is 17. And then the last one here, imagine y is 5 and 5/10 or 5.5. 5 and 5/10. We talked about having 2 y's plus 2 2's, which makes 4. So if we have 2 5.5's, that's 11 plus 4, so 5.5. Make sure we're on the same page. 5.5 plus 5.5. Bring the decimal. 5 plus 5 is 10. And then that's also 10. Carry the 1 is 11. So 11 plus 4 is 15. So for A, you have 10. For B, your length is 17. And C, when you substitute in 5.5 or 5 5/10 for y, you get 15.